There's a funny word sitting at the crosshairs of both art and writing. Perspective. In art, perspective is the method we use to make environments look more realistic, like they exist in real space. Perspectives in storytelling are points of view. Different characters telling their point of view of the story you're seeing. Perspectives are like accents. Everyone has one. It's the way you see the world, the way your friends see the world, the way birds and ants and trees and bees and the greatest heroes of all time and the most dastardly evil people of all time. Sometimes your perspective won't be that different from mine, but other times, changing the lens from where you see your story play out completely changes how it feels, what it means, and who you feel connected to. If you ever want to tell a story, and you're worried about it being too much like other stories people have told before, change the perspective and see what happens. Sometimes it can turn into an entirely different story, or the same story with a new message. In our last episode, you guys saw a story about Eli and Atticus up in the attic, talking about AI writing, while I left to go get a pizza.
And if you didn't see that video yet, you should. I'm in it a lot.
Ever wonder what my side of that story was while I was gone? I mean, probably not. From what you guys saw, I did my magic snap, went poof from your screens, only to come back 5 minutes later, saying there was pizza downstairs. But who's to say I didn't have a little episode of my own while I was gone? I got to see a different perspective than my own, from a girl who lived here in this neighborhood for her entire life. Oh, pizza's here. I'll be right back.
Whoa, someone really does live here? Thought this was gonna be a prank for sure. No one's lived here in forever.
Oh, yeah, me and my roommate moved here a couple months ago. Why would it be a prank?
Anytime someone moves in, they have all kinds of problems, and they move out again.
Problems? What kind of problems?
Oh, you know. Tech goes crazy, brand new stuff breaks, lights flicker. It gets insane. Anything like that happen with you yet?
Nope. Our technology and stuff is all working just fine. I even just gave my landlord a new computer. He's not super into tech, but we're taking baby steps. I wonder why the other people had issues like that.
You don't know? This place is supposed to be hella haunted for real.
Haunted, huh? I mean, that seems like a pretty negative word, don't you think?
It's gotta be true though. The last people who lived here tried to completely renovate the place and everything went wrong. Construction got completely canceled. I bet you not one contractor in town would set foot into that house.
Well, then I guess the ghost didn't particularly want the house being renovated.
The ghost?
Yeah, the ghost was there first, right? Maybe they didn't want people moving into their house and changing everything like that. Unless the new people asked permission first. Maybe they agreed to something?
No, they probably didn't ask the ghost.
So maybe that's why the ghost made it so hard for them to renovate things. I mean, if I was in a house for a long time that I loved, I wouldn't be about to let new people in and change things however they like. I mean, I'd probably find ways to make it hard for them. Wouldn't you?
I mean, yeah, that would suck, but like, it's a ghost though?
That's true, but obviously the ghost wasn't very happy. So things would go wrong because they weren't getting along. They probably would have shared the house if they were nicer to him. I mean, you know, assuming there was a ghost.
Yeah, I guess. You haven't seen anything weird, have you?
I mean, my idea of weird might be a little different than most people. I'm an artist, but nothing out of the ordinary for me.
That's a bummer. I always kinda hoped it'd be real spooky in there.
Really? What were you hoping for?
I don't know. Something strange and unusual, I guess. I lived in this town my whole entire life, and nothing much happens around here. I was hoping for something exciting to happen. Like a crazed poltergeist, big green glowing lights, big dark clouds with thunder and lightning over this one house. You know, like in the movies.
Ah, well, I don't really want to have my own personal dark cloud over my house, but hey, I've only been here a couple of months. Maybe something strange and unusual can still happen.
Hope so. If something does happen, and you guys want pizza again, think you can call me? I'll give you a real good deal. I'm Reggie Presto. My dad owns Presto Pizza.
Cool. Okay, Reggie, when something strange or unusual happens, I'll be sure to call you first.
Awesome. Next time you call, just go, "Hey, yo, presto." My dad answers, he'll know it's from me. It's okay. I'm the star driver. Ain't nobody faster than me. I'll get pizza here like presto, you know? Anyways, welcome to the neighborhood.
Thanks. Pass the pizza.
What took you so long getting the pizza anyway?
Oh, I was talking to Reggie, the pizza girl, about the people who lived here last.
Then why on earth would anyone talk about them? It's been so long. And they were not nice to me. Tried to kick me out of my own house.
I know! That was so unfair for you! It's a good thing me and Eli would never treat you that way. We understand that this is your house. You were here first. That's why you're our landlord.
Yeah, those last people didn't know the rules. Why did the pizza girl even know about that?
Turns out our house is pretty famously haunted, and she was hoping for a show.
Haunted. That is such a negative word.
That's exactly what I said. Anyway, she said to call her if anything weird happens around here. I'm not sure what that'll be, but I'm sure I can come up with something entertaining for Reggie. I don't want our new neighbor to be bored. That's not a very fun perspective at all.
I don't remember signing up to be a circus act.
She also said she'd give us a good deal on pizza if we do. Her dad is Mr. Presto himself.
Oh, well, in that case, whip up something good and weird. I want to try every topping of Presto Pizza.
I'm on it. So next time you want to tell a story, or are watching media about a haunting, maybe try changing the point of view. How does the ghost see the situation? Do they have a good reason to be haunting the people in the house? Or the neighbors? How do they feel about having a bunch of people being scared of a ghost just down the street from them? Do they find it entertaining? Annoying? And heck, who might live there next? What'll happen to them? Sometimes changing the perspective of a story can be deep and meaningful. And sometimes, like this time, it can just be a bit of fun. If we are all the main character of our own story, and I believe we are, it's always fun to wonder, when a character goes off screen, what is happening right now in their story? Give this tip a try next time you're having a creative block on a project, or want to have a fun thought experiment. Put the spotlight on a character people don't normally pay attention to. This was a silly little episode I really wanted to try out. Let me know what you guys think of it. I'd love to do more like this. Almost like inspo candy for art and storytelling that we can all come back to when we're wanting new ideas or a way to bust past a creative block. We all need that once in a while. Sometimes all we need is a new perspective. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.